Houston court records, he threatened 3 black children with shouts of racial slurs. 2 years later, Marky Mark spent time in jail for beating a Vietnamese man with a stick. A few weeks ago, Marky Mark publicly apologized for his behavior, stating, "I used racist language and people were seriously hurt by what I did. I am truly sorry." While most of his fans are applauding Marky Mark for his public apology, my guests today say he should have never apologized for his action because they're very proud to be members of hate groups, and what they say may shock you. Please welcome Bill. He has ties to the Ku Klux Klan and is a member of the National Socialist American Workers Movement. Bill, what does your organization stand for?
We stand for white rights, and I have a message for you. I come not to send peace on earth, but a sword. Jew dwarfs, there's an oven in your future. Get out while you can.
I should also add right now that we have an audience filled of nothing but teenagers, and I shouldn't say nothing but filled with teenagers who are here to discuss this, but we also have another guest joining us today, is Shayala and Awara, who are members of the Hebrew Israelites. Shayala, why don't you tell us what you stand for?
Basically, we represent the Most High God and Christ, which are black revolutionary racists. According to the Bible, all white people are devils, and we hate you, and you're going into slavery, and you got to pay for your crimes, cracker.
All right. And also, we have another teenager, Aurora. What do you think? What does your organization stand for you?
Well, I say the white man is the devil, okay? He brought us here in slavery, and he's going to pay for what he did to our people. He's a wicked, lying wretch, and he deserves death.
Death.
Okay. Also joining us is another teenage hater. His name is Mr. Curtis Wolf. He's a member of the Church of the Avenger and a leader of the White Berets. What does your organization stand for?
Anti-Jew and anti-pervert.
And what does that mean when you say anti-pervert?
Well, first of all, a pervert is not born into this world. He or she chooses to remain that way or to become that way.
Well, what is this he and she that you're talking about? Who are you talking
about? A pervert. A homosexual. I don't find anything gay about them at all.
So you hate all Jews and all homosexuals?
You got it.
So that's what we're trying to talk about today. But we're trying to talk about it with an audience filled with teenagers from across the country who want to respond to these comments, but also want to wake you up out there at home, want to wake parents up, want to wake other kids up, because these kids are go to school near you, may go to school in the same neighborhood that you go to, and your kids and you may be affected by this. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this. Hard to believe and hard to imagine, but there are in 1993, there are young people out here who still believe in things like burning crosses on front of people's lawns and on just hating people. I can't understand it, but that's what's going on, and I don't know where it's coming from and where you're learning it from, but let's just start with Shayala. How long have you felt the way that you feel?
I felt the way that I've felt since I was born, okay? Because of what you devils did to our forefathers and what you're doing to our people today. And I'd like to bring this out. God hates all white people. That's in Romans 9:13. Jesus Christ called a white woman a dog in the Bible. All of you are brainwashed in here. All of you have the mark of the beast, okay? What we're teaching is the truth.
What verse?
Romans 9 verse 13 states that God hates Esau, and your father is Esau. And you're not white, you're red, okay? Your blood shows forth through your skin, all right?
Okay. All right, well, that gives you a chance. Now, Bill, how long have you felt the way you feel about Jews and blacks and everybody else?
Since great word of Adolf Hitler came into my life in about the 4th grade.
Since the who? Since the who? The great who?
Great word of Adolf Hitler, the Führer.
Okay, and he came into your life in the 4th grade.
That's right.
Okay, what did he like pop out of the mirror at you? I mean, how did he come into your life?
God gave me his word at a younger age, and he turned on Adolf Hitler to me. The Lord Jesus Christ refers to Negro as Chaya in the Bible.
That's a lie, okay? You don't know nothing about a Bible. You don't know nothing about Christ. You're the damn devil that the Bible speaks about. You got your damn nerve talking about God. God is black. That's in Daniel 7 verse 9. Christ is black. That's in Revelation 1 verse 14. The Jews are black. That's in Jeremiah 14:2. You call yourself red-blooded Americans. We call you redneck crackers, and the Bible says the devil is red.
The Jews are the synagogue of Satan.
The so-called white Jews are the synagogue of Satan. The real Jews are the blacks that was brought to America on slave ships. Get your history straight.
Well, I don't know about history, but I'm just trying to figure out, we're going to talk about what happened about 300 years ago. Let's talk about what's happening in 1993 and why teenagers, people of your age, hate so much right now.
First of all, hate is reality. Okay, you teaching about love. Don't you know God hates? Scripture says in Ecclesiastes 3, there's a time and purpose for everything under the sun. A time to love, a time to hate, a time to kill, a time to be born, a time for peace, and a time for war. You got your damn nerve asking me why I hate the damn devil. You raped my mother, killed my forefathers.
But I may have that, but like you just said, if there's a time for everything, all you espouse is hate. So why don't you take the time to love?
We love the 12 tribes of Israel, the Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Dominicans, Panamanians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Mexican and North American Indians. We love our people and we hate our enemies. And you ain't no damn Jew. Atah lo Yehudi, Atah lo Jacob, Atah Shatan, Yorash Caleb, Edomi Caleb, Shatan Caleb. You ain't no Jew.
Okay.
The devil that the Bible speaks of.
They're gonna find this out.
You know what? You can ask anyone. Go ahead.
All right, you said before that God is black.
Yeah, that's in Daniel 7 verse 9. It says that God's hair was woolly and black people got woolly hair. In Revelations, the 1st chapter, the 14th verse, it says Christ, his hair was white like wool. Blacks got woolly. Then it says Christ looked so dark, he looked like brass, which is a derivative of brown, as if he burnt in the furnace. And if you burn anything in the furnace, it gets dark. Ezekiel 1 verse 7 states the angels are black. Jeremiah 14:2 states the Jews are black.
Shiloh, we're not going to have a Bible lesson right this minute, but you got that. But what is your point, sir?
The point is that everything he's saying isn't true. It may say, like, dark, but that doesn't mean a thing.
That's a damn lie.
What does it say?
Okay, all right. I'm not going to go back to verse and verse, but Curtis, you've heard this. Well, now, your organization hates as much as Shiala's does. Why? I'm trying to get to the bottom line of why. This is 1993. Why?
Why? First of all, in the Carnegie Institute in Philadelphia and New York, sir, you will find that the Jews are the ones that brought your people over.
That's a damn
That's a
lie.
lie.
And they have been working us against each other. We are neighbors.
The white man is not a Jew, okay? He's the synagogue of
we are
Satan.
not
That's Revelations
Jews.
2
That's
verse 9 and 3:9, okay? Second of all you white people are the same. Whether you call yourself German Caucasian, Jewish Caucasian, British Caucasian, Swedish Caucasian, you're all Caucasians from the Caucasus Mountains because you're all cave dwellers. You're the Antichrist, the 666, the beast, and the dragon and the devil, okay? You can't pull no witchcraft or trick me because I know who you are. You are of your father, the devil.
Okay, well, you know, all right, Shiloh, and you've had your opportunity, but Curtis, I'm going to come back to you again. I'm still trying to get the answer to the question of hate. And all the verses that you just expounded, Shiloh, does not tell me why you hate. Hold on a second. Curtis, why do you hate?
First of all, to be a warrior, you must hate your enemy to the death. If not, they will destroy you. Flat and simple.
So you're a warrior.
Simple. Pardon me?
You are a warrior.
That's right.
Okay, all right. Wait a
To the
minute.
death.
All right, yes, sir.
You're over there saying that you hate all white people, right? Well,
God hates all white people.
Well, God, okay?
All right.
You're wrong because God loves everybody, no matter what the color is.
That's a damn lie. You can't prove what you're saying. You can't prove what you're saying. You're in that Christianity, slave master Christianity garbage, man. That's a damn lie. You can...
A war,
If I
you
put
want
a
to
gun
make
to
a
your head,
comment.
you wouldn't be able to prove that God loves everybody. That's a damn lie. Prove it. Substantiate what you're saying with explicit facts. You don't know what you're talking about. You've been brainwashed by that slave master Christianity.
Okay. All right, just 1 minute. Yes, ma'am.
How can you say you know all white people? You don't know me.
All you white people are the devil. All of you.
say something?
You ain't got a damn thing to say.
Look, all we have to do is look at the track record of the white man. History proves that he brutalized us, he raped us, and he murdered us, okay? And for that, he's going in slavery, and we're going to end up killing him, okay? He's going in slavery and death to the white man. You, death to you, okay? Look at you. What are you? When I look at these people, I don't see a man. I see a woman, okay? They're homosexuals, okay? They were brought here to play the wicked, and that's what they are, the wicked, okay? His track record, history taught me that, okay? And I don't need a master's from Cambridge University to see what he did to my people, okay?
Okay, but now let me stop you right there because you're right.
Who was the weakest race?
Hold on a second.
You're the weakest
You
race.
are,
Bill,
okay? You are.
Hold it.
Bill, hold on a second. All of you.
cannot scream over
You don't
top
even
of your loud
understand.
voice.
Wait. See,
Who
because
was the weakest
here's the
race
true
that
question.
got-
The true question is, you hate so much. History proved this to you.
That's right.
In your life, how many times have you been raped?
None.
In your time, how many times have you been beaten?
First of all,
I'm asking a question.
Listen,
Let me ask my question.
Listen,
Let me ask
okay,
my question.
I
Yes, ma'am.
cannot sweep under the rug what these demons did to my foreparents, okay? You might be able to, but I'm not. I'm not going to sweep this under the rug.
So if you don't sweep it under the rug, what is it that you want to do?
Race war.
Death, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, okay?
Payback,
That's the way it's going
slavery,
to be.
These white people,
Whether
they
you
got to
all,
reap what they
whether you
sow.
believe that or not, that's what's going to happen to your people.
Okay.
And we're all going to live to see the day when this happened, okay? When the Most High come and choose the chosen people, which is the nation of Israel.
Black men, get ready for war.
Stop
That's
right there.
right.
Now, you feel the same way over here. You feel like the race wars are going to come, and it's going to be your people that win this war and take everybody else out. Is that right?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you first shot at it.
I'm not taking any shot at anybody.
No,
I'm
first
just
shot.
asking you the question of,
Right.
is that what's going to happen? That's the doctrine that you have in your organization, that eventually we have to come to war. Is that correct?
I will give you first shot at
War
bringing...
is coming, okay? So the
Wait,
black people better
Aurora, I'm
prepare
trying to get an
themselves.
answer. Again,
Yeah.
from you, is that what your organization is about? You want to bring this to the point that the fruition of all this is war? Yes or no?
No, we're uncovering the Jew.
Okay,
The
so
lie of
what
the
does that
Jew.
mean?
Number one, they brought the slaves over here. They own the banks. They own the Hollywood, the multimedia,
All right.
everything. They
So
control
what do you
everything.
want to do to them?
Get them
Burn
out
them.
of the country.
Get them out of the
This
country.
guy is
Everything will
Okay.
be natural after
misinformed.
that.
All right, stop. Bill, now what do you want to do?
I think all the Jews need to be shipped back where they belong. But then...
Well, where's
there's-
that? See, they've never had a homeland.
That's right.
Mount
They've never had a
ever.
homeland.
The Caucasus
But I'm going
Mountains,
to say,
Mount
let me say something about the Palestinians. You know, we support the PLO in Minneapolis because the PLO is fighting
Look, the
Palestine.
war is between
That's
the
right, we're
black man
anti-Semitic.
and the white
That's right.
man, okay?
We like
That's
Semitic
the war.
people.
Later for the Palestinians, the war is between the black and the white. Nobody else matter, not the Chinese, not the Indians from the East Indians. Nobody else matter except the black man and the white man. And that's where the war is coming, okay? So black man, just get up and fight for your nation, okay? I admire a man who would stand up for his nation and his people and what the Creator say. Not what we've been taught in this
Wait,
society.
Aurora, hold on a
okay?
minute. Hold on a second. Aurora, how old are you?
Okay, I'm 19 years old.
19 years old. And in your 19 years, I am just trying my best to try to figure out, and none of you have still, I've asked this question over and over again, and none of you have answered it. You are rote memory espousers of things that you have learned.
Memory.
I am asking you one
You could say that's memory to you, but
Aurora,
it's very live to me,
as
okay?
soon as I start asking you a question, you start espousing those
Because you're
rote
not
memory
making
things.
any sense.
The sense that I'm making is you haven't made sense yet. I've
Okay.
asked you 3
You're not
times.
making
This is
any
the answer
sense.
right here.
I've asked you.
This is the answer right here.
Stop for a second.
Okay.
No. Why are you speaking to her? Is she a puppet? Let her talk for
I'm
herself.
speaking
Be
to you,
quiet.
okay?
I'm saying let her speak for herself. Don't put your hand in her back. Now, I'm asking you one question. The basic question was the one that I started with, and I said, why do you hate? Don't give me a dictatorial. Why do
believe this.
you hate?
I
That's a
hate the
simple
white
question.
man, okay?
Why do you hate?
Because of what he did to my foreparents, okay? You could forget about that, okay?
Who said I forgot
I'm
about
not
anything?
going to forget about that, okay? I have to come and revenge my foreparents for what these demons did to my foreparents, okay?
Good. That was an answer. Why do you hate?
I hate white people exactly for what she said, okay? And it's in our spirit. We were created to be enemies. When you read about Cain is the white man, and we're Abel. Esau's a so-called white man, and we're Jacob. We're enemies, okay?
That's what the answer I was looking for.
We're
Why do
enemies.
you hate? Hate. Why do you hate?
I want to answer the question. You know, they keep saying the same thing over and over and over. The point is, if they were smart, they'd say, let's work together, let's
We ain't
divide
gonna
this
work
nation.
with you.
Let me
There's
finish.
not
Let me
gonna
finish.
be
Let me
no
finish.
peace.
Let me
with you.
finish. I mean, you guys interrupt every damn sentence I say.
Because everything you say
know.
is damned.
Okay, go ahead. Finish your point.
If they worked with us,
We ain't gonna work with
if you were Louis Farrakhan's people, you'd be working with us
That's
to
right.
separate the
We
nation.
ain't no
That's
Uncle
the
there you
Tom,
go.
difference
okay?
between
That's
them
the
and
difference,
us.
okay?
Let's do
We're
it.
not no Uncle Tom.
And
who
Louis
love niggas, no
Farrakhan?
religious,
Wait, Louis
okay?
Farrakhan
We
is
got
an
no
Uncle Tom?
philosophies. We're dealing with the Most
No,
High, what the
Louis
Most
Farrakhan.
High
Wait,
says in the Bible.
Wait, you were
okay?
saying that Louis Farrakhan
We're
was
not
Uncle
dealing.
Tom?
We're not dealing with Farrakhan.
No, he
We're
ain't
the
no
Hebrew
Uncle Tom,
Israelites, the
man.
He's
real
an Uncle
Jews
Tom.
that the Bible speaks
He's an
of,
Uncle Tom?
okay? That's not what we're dealing in.
He's an Uncle
okay?
Tom. Okay, all right, tell you, we're going to take a break, and I want to get back to this. He just did. She just did. She said
That's
he's a...
not what we're
he's a-
saying, okay?
I asked you. You said you're not dealing with any
Well,
other
we're
Toms.
trying to tell you, we're dealing with the Most High in Christ and the orders that He has in the Bible. That's
Okay.
what we're dealing with. Anything else
Gotcha.
we're not dealing with.
And we'll figure out what everybody else thinks about what they're dealing with as soon as we come back. We'll be back right after this. We've been talking to to teenage hate mongers, people who believe that hatred should be alive and well in America. And what do you think?
So what's going to happen when you get rid of all the white people and you get rid of all the black people? Who's going to be left?
First of all the black people are not going to be rid of, okay? The reason the blacks are in these conditions is because they broke the laws of the Most High. So the Most High raised up the so-called white man to punish us. Now we're raising up and the white man's coming down. We're going to rule the world in righteousness.
I agree with you on that point. You know what? We didn't do our job. You know why?
No, you did do your job. You deserve an Academy Award. You people have your own traitors. Yeah, we do have traitors. And I'd like to say this. The traitors of our people, they're going to die. All the Uncle Toms, the religious, we ain't no negotiating, ain't no compromising, ain't no singing, ain't no marching, ain't no dancing, ain't no burning candles, ain't no damn voting. You ain't going to get a damn thing from voting. Our people have been voting since we got in this country. Look at Yusef Hawkins, Michael Stewart, Michael Griffith, Rodney King, Hosea Garcia. The white man has been killing the black man, killing the Puerto Rican, killing the Indians, and he's got to pay for this crime. This is reality. Y'all could deal with fantasy, but we're dealing with reality.
How old are you, Shiloh?
I'm 19.
19 too. Okay, great. Yes, sir.
For a 19-year-old, you really sound intelligent. I have another thing to say. According to the Jewish Bible, the black man was created from a biblical character. I don't know which one that is.
Adam was black.
Off the top of my head. And it's like the ugly duckling story, but all I can say to you is that you're quacking a lot.
There you go.
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? You can make jokes, okay? You can jump around. You could drop dead, okay? But the Most High's program is going to flow whether you believe it or not, accept it or not, or like it or not. These are historical, documented facts.
All right, Shiloh. Yes, ma'am.
And this is addressed to the Nazi guy.
Right.
If you're so proud of what you stand for, why are you wearing a hat and sunglasses and hiding yourself? I don't understand.
That's you, Bill. What do you think? Why are you wearing a hat and sunglasses? I know this is part of the Aryan look, though, right? This is what you do, right?
Well, if I came here and showed my face, then I'd lose my job because the government, the Jewish occupational government, discriminates against white people. And I want to ask the Jews in your audience today, how come they can steal the land from the Palestinian people and they think that's okay?
Okay, well, they might worry about that. Wait, Shiloh, they might worry about that if they were over there. We're talking about here in America. And right here in America, I'm still trying to figure out, I got through Shiloh and Aurora. I want to get to you, and I know you didn't answer the question about why you hate so much, but eventually you will. But let me get this question first. Yes, sir.
You know, I came here today thinking of like a perfect question to ask, something that would relate to everything.
What's the question?
After hearing all of you talk, I've concluded one thing. That's 4 simple words: pathetic, pathetic, pathetic. And
well, you're ignorant. You're brainwashed. You got the mark of the beast. Okay? Ain't a damn thing
ignorant, sir.
Excuse me?
You're quoting a book that, for all we know, you claim is fact, but it's not necessarily fact.
Yes, it is facts. I could prove to the Bible real right now. You want me to prove it?
All these
no, I don't need you to prove anything. We don't need to have a dissertation
and a facts. You're scared of the facts.
It's not being scared of the facts, but I don't want to have we're not doing a whole show on you quoting the Bible because it goes back to what I said earlier. It's like right now, I hear out of you, I wish I could run a tape right now of one of my old hate-monger shows, because I will tell you right now, it looks like somebody's got a hand in your back, a hand in Aurora's back, a hand in your back. No. There's somebody else who taught you what to say, because all I hear over and over again, if I'm brainwashed, see, I can speak without quoting things. I can speak without dissertation. I don't need.
Give me one reason why I should love the white man.
I didn't say, wait, no. This is not a discussion about loving anybody.
What are you
And I'm not trying to do, I'm just saying to you, I can speak and make my point without quoting.
But you don't understand.
Put the book down and start doing that.
I'm never going to put this book down. This book was written by black men.
Gotcha, okay.
Inspired by a black creator.
Fine. Well, you being such
real. Our history.
Okay.
All right, well then, great. It's your history.
Why you got this book in your courthouse?
Wait a second.
Why don't you tell the damn devil to put it down?
And we all gonna live to see the day when this thing comes
And everybody's
through.
gonna have to respect the Bible.
We're all gonna live to see it.
Okay, but my point is, what I said is, and you said make my point is, you have in like 8 minutes given me 74 quotes, and I'm saying to you, take those quotes and put them into your words.
Okay, Montel.
Without quoting something. She's doing it. You've been doing a very good job
Let
at
me
it.
tell you
have
this,
been one quote after another. Give me something
Racism is alive today, okay? Look what happened to Rodney King. When that incident happened, okay, and the white people were scared because they thought there was going to be a revolution for the black people was going to revolt against them and take out what happened to Rodney King on them. They were scared, and that was exciting because I said, finally, okay, the black man is going to stand up and fight and revenge his brothers and his foreparents But no, they sweep it under the rug like they do everything else.
Okay.
It's time for them to wake up and fight.
Okay, yes,
Do you
ma'am.
realize that 98% of the law and judicial system is Jew, and the facts are there right now.
That's our history
right now.
and our laws, okay?
That's right.
The white man don't
who's
have
pushing all
anything
this?
unless...
Okay, let me explain to you who's pushing all this. The Illuminati, okay? 1500.
There you go. Now we're talking.
Listen now, okay? Because I'll deal with you. Because
we
you
know
seem
our
like
history.
you got a little intelligence, just a
bet.
little. Okay, now, the Illuminati, 1,500 white men, which controls the world's wealth above the president, above the CIA, and above the FBI,
That's
okay?
Jew,
They
not
know
white.
everything what we're saying is the truth, okay? But what they push on the media, on the TVs, on the radios, is to brainwash our people. They teach our people lies, like Christopher Columbus discovered America when there was black Indians living here first. Okay, that's a lie. Teaching that Christ is white, that's a lie. Okay,
Okay.
your people's pushing this lie.
All right, now stop
That's
there.
right, they
Let me
are.
get this point. Wait a minute. Yes, ma'am.
I have two questions.
Right.
One, I can understand, you know, you having hatred and everything because, I mean, they've just about taken everything. They brought us over here on the boat.
That's right,
they made
sister.
us work. They even taken over rap music. You know,
Right.
they taken
Who brought
over
you
just
over on the
about
boat?
everything.
Can I ask you that?
But what I'm trying, but what I'm trying to say is, you know, y'all have to. This is not the way. I mean, we have
What's
to
the
work.
way? What's the way?
I'm not saying that there is a
Peace?
particular. I'm just
Love?
saying you can't.
Joy?
You can't work this way by
Singing?
killing everybody. You know what I'm saying?
What's the
It's
peace?
alternative. You can't work together.
We tried that. Okay, Martin
Wait, he's
Luther
up there
King
for you.
tried
Yes,
that. Okay, we tried. Look what happened to Martin Luther King. He wanted peace and he got a bullet in his head. Okay, you black people's gonna have to face stuff. This country was built on racism. It's going down on racism. This country was built on bloodshed. It's going down on bloodshed. You gotta pay for your crimes and you're gonna pay double. You gotta reap what you sow, man.
Okay, let's
This is
stop there.
reality.
Yes, ma'am.
You black people
All right,
that's
I got
asleep,
something to
you
say to
gonna
Bill
die.
over here. Don't you dare ever take the Palestinians as an excuse to hate
Palestinians
Jewish
ain't a
people, all
damn
right?
thing.
That is no excuse, all right? You hate everybody. You're supposed to be a Nazi. You like Aryans. Don't use Palestinians as an excuse for your hatred.
My
Okay.
heart.
Go ahead.
Let me answer that.
Yes, go ahead. Answer
My
that.
heart aches for the Palestinian people because they have been oppressed by the Jews just as the white people have. That's a really asinine thing
I'm
to
looking
say.
for, you know, see, I can buy all this, but I can't, I'm just having a hard time getting to this. When you're telling me that everybody's abused you and you're 18 years old and 19 years old, you're 19 years old, you're 19 years old, I don't know how old you are because you said they don't have
Hell, I
birth
don't know
records.
either. I don't have
You
a
don't know
birth
either.
certificate. I don't
So we'll find out when we come back, but I just don't understand why, and I think maybe you have a hard time understanding why do kids hate so much in a time when this country's trying to do something. We'll be back right after this. We've been talking with teenagers who say they hate. And I gotta ask a couple questions here real quick, and this is just for Bill and Curtis. You know, I've had Aryans on the show before, and I will tell you, and as a matter of fact, we did a show with, you know, Metzger, and his father wrote me this long, nasty letter and said, you know, the fact that I thought we got over and we thought we did a good show because, you know, I felt like I embarrassed these guys, and his comment was because the Aryans that were on the show would not challenge and wouldn't say anything about black people. And it looks like right now, two guys who, just because the two of them are sitting on the same stage, you're changing your whole song and dance. Now you only hate Jews and homosexuals, but if we were in a different forum and they were not here, you would be sitting there talking about how much you hate black people. Now, are they making you back down and getting you a little scared?
No, that's not true because...
Okay. What's that?
You see, we see eye to eye with the Nation of Islam, and the main people that have caused everyone the problem is the Jews. If the blacks could be separate and the whites could be separate,
That's right.
and the Orientals could be separate,
That's
we
right.
have no problems
Racial
with
survival.
Race
That's the key.
mix according to the Bible.
So segregation is the way, okay?
That's right.
Yes, ma'am.
According to the
Okay,
Most High.
you in the red and black,
That's
All
right.
right, Shayla.
and Shayla,
Go ahead,
and the
just what's your
lady
question?
sitting next to you. You're saying that the black people have been, you know, our forefathers have gone through all this and that.
And-
Well, I mean, we've gotten some rights and everything. We've been able to vote. Why can't
Where
you?
you gonna
I
get
mean,
from voting? Okay, everybody
you
got their
can you can elect somebody to represent you.
listen.
If you don't use that right to vote, then you're not going to have anybody to
though.
represent you.
Everybody, hold it, hold it. Everybody that they got set up
Go
in
ahead, I'm
office
sorry.
are Uncle Toms and puppets being pulled on the strings, okay? These David Dinkins, Jesse Jackson, Clarence Thomas, all of these people, I still got drugs in my neighborhood. My people still poor, still living in the ghetto, still living in the slums. These are black people that are put up, the white man put them up to pacify. See, you got a black mayor. See, you got a black police commissioner. But we could see through that because the white man is giving these black people in office orders.
All right, yes, ma'am.
Okay, you quote from the Bible and you say, all right, fine, whether there's a black or a white God, God says to forgive and forget. Don't you think it's time to forget about the past and think about what's happening now?
Listen good. Okay? If you don't know your past, you don't know your future, okay? And what you talking about forget? We still catching hell every day, okay? And the Most High is not gonna forget. You Uncle Toms, you could forget, but the real black man is not gonna forget. There's a different stock, a different breed of young black men rising up, and we ain't gonna give a damn, and we gonna fight our enemies by the power of the Most High.
All right, yes.
There's something else we haven't brought up, and that's people that are race traders. Whites and blacks that mix the races. Race traders. They should be hung up by ropes.
That's right.
Okay,
The Most High is against jungle
Stop for a
fever.
second. Yes, sir.
Let me say this. When you check out and you read in the Bible, God is a racist, and there's nothing that y'all could do or say can prevent this, man. That's why blacks and white can't get together in this society, because from the beginning, it was racism, man. And God is a racist, and it's going to be continuously racism in this society. Things is not going to get better.
Blacks and whites have never got together, and blacks and whites are never going to get together, okay?
Yes, ma'am. What do you think?
They were saying before that they killed and raped yours. What about the 6 million Jews that died?
First of all, they're not
No, they died. They died. They were raped. What happened to them?
Right here. You want the
You're not
answer?
the only one.
You want the
All right,
answer?
there are others.
You want the answer? Right here.
The real Holocaust is the blacks that was brought to America on slave ships. That's the true Holocaust. What about the black people that died?
Here's
That's
the lie.
true
It's been
Holocaust.
exposed.
Okay, hold on. Now, go ahead, Curtis. What is this?
It's been exposed.
Shh. Hold on.
Now you're going to learn something.
What is this? What is this that you're holding up?
This
The
is
spotlight?
from Auschwitz, Spotlight, Poland, the camp. Pieper exposed the whole thing.
What
A
did he
Jew,
expose?
David
What are you talking
Cole,
about?
exposed at the Holocaust. There never was any gas chambers in the ovens. Nothing. There it is, right there.
You know, wait a minute, but Curtis, hold on. Wait, I'll get to this point for a second. I got to get to this point now. You know, it's easy for you at whatever age you are, since you don't know your age, to say now because someone has put their hand in your back and told you that a Holocaust never happened.
No.
I had two people on this show who are reunited, and they both bear the scars of living in a period of camp.
Well,
and those people also were burnt, and they had family members who died in the Holocaust. So how can you say that this never happened? How
First
can you
of all,
say that?
these are experts that went over. And
Well,
you know what?
I don't know who these experts are.
Well, I mean, give me a chance to answer. Number one, their own people in Haifa and Tel Aviv say that this never happened.
All right, well, hold on a second. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, to you who say that people who mix have problems, you know, I have a black father and a white mother, and I'm happy being mixed. And I have Jewish friends, and I have black friends, and I have white friends. And if that makes you upset, good.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me say this. First of all,
hold on a second.
First of all, you got to listen and let me get my point. There's no such thing as mixed, okay? You are what your forefathers are. Your forefather carries the seed, which is the sperm. Wherever he plants it, that's what he is. If you plant an apple seed, you get an apple tree. If a black man sleeps with a white